Hello everyone, my name is Quickened, and I have an unfinished basement. I know, yuck. Lately I have been working on rejuvenating my unfinished East Coast basement. Now, recently, if you've been following along, I redid my crawl space in an effort to bring more room to my house. I have an unfinished basement that has accumulated a ton of clutter. Today, I want to work on a workshop space. My boyfriend is a carpenter. He built this house, and because there is a lot of stuff from the home build as well as his career, we end up with a lot of tools, a lot of stuff, nails, boards, hammer, and it doesn't help that I live here. This is just a Christmas decoration. What I want to do today is create a space where he can come down here, everything is organized and ready. It will help from buying doubles, it'll help organize really specific items, and it will also categorize his hobbies, his work needs, and our home needs. Workbench, workstation, shelves, cleaning. I am so excited to get ready today. You can see we have a bookshelf right here that is in between the joists. So we'll work on that. Now my weaknesses are I don't know anything. Where's this go? I hope to gift this to him as a surprise, because he's a good boy. Most of this will be cleaning. Let's go. Moving right along, here are some dirty clothes, fire extinguisher, paints, emergency exit ladder that should be in our bedroom. We found this bookcase on the side of the road in the trash, and then another shelf with mystery liquid. Greens for our house that aren't installed, so some of our windows we can't open. Bike, spare tire. So this whole area I want to straighten up and clean. There is this, I don't know if you see it, this hole right here in the basement. Maybe we can put the bookcase in front of the hole, because the bookcase is in between the joists, so maybe it'll fit over there.
Cleaning montage. So my method for cleaning a space that is not mine and contains objects that I cannot identify was to first remove everything that was obvious trash. And with tools and stuff, obvious trash can be tough, so obvious trash. Then I took out things that were similar and bunched them together. This really worked for me. It took 2 days, of course. This is day 2. But you can see I'm putting together painting supplies and things like that, and I was able to crush this first shelf. But the bookcase, it was easy to get everything off of the bookcase, but not easy to move it. It was kind of like that episode of The Office where the clown painting inside of Jim and Pam's home could not be removed. I felt like this bookcase was a part of the structural integrity of our house. And it has always been here. We found it on the side of the road like, I don't know, a month into construction of this house. So this really defeated me, getting this bookcase out. I couldn't do it. I got the bookshelf down, which was really hard, and this whole back, or whatever, is all broken off. However, it's not mine to throw away, and whenever you clean anything that belongs to somebody, it's not great to make these huge decisions without their permission. So I've cleared a path to the hole. I don't know. So I'm gonna clear all this stuff out of the way and put the bookshelf here. Now, if you're asking yourself, why didn't you just break this thing apart with hammers and set it on fire? I don't know. But moving this bookshelf opened up the basement so much because it had closed off this entire area that once I got it in there, covered that coal chute, and had it all set up, I was actually really satisfied. And if I never have to touch it again, that would also be cool too. So after wrestling this bookshelf into place, I just cleaned it with some rags and then some cleanser, some wipes. And I decided that it would be for strictly automotive, which I felt like I could easily identify automotive in that broad sense. And one thing I did to make things just seem more clean is I wiped them off with a little wipe. Even if they were an oil canister, I just wiped it off and placed it in there nicely.
Then you can kind of see the rest of this is all kind of junk. Sunglasses container, napkin, receipt, spent wheel. This has been in our basement since then, just like as junk. So the rest of this I'm gonna throw out and then keep going. Okay, goodbye to the big box of clothes that goes up to my waist. Good morning, GM from my basement. It is the next week, and John came down here, so now there's no more surprises. There is this spray paint on the wall. I thought it was from an accident. I am learning that one of our friends did this. Shame on you. Now, I don't know about the masonry on this wall. To me, this wall may be unfinished. You know, it's like lumpy bumpy, like this weird void. This smush. One day I think the masonry on this wall has to be fixed. Like, I think this might be schist. Like, this is just earth. If we're going to put concrete on this all one day, painting it would just be a really big waste. So what I'm thinking is I am going to clean this today, scrub it, and I guess just paint over this. Then, while that is happening, I can scrub the floor, and then we can continue to organize, get rid of this, move on. Probably hear my washing machine. I have two colors here, sand and almond shell white. Sand. Try this out. Okay. That's like, it's like a little too yellow, but it's like kind of it. That's kind of it. Here's shell white. Shell white. Okay, this is too white, but I like the combination. I think that works, like the combo works. Yeah, it's gone. All right. Okay, I am so excited for today because I have cleared this space, washed and scrubbed the floor, and today I'm going to be building a workbench that my boyfriend does not know about. I'm so excited. Today I'm going to build it. There's literally 4 steps, so that should be pretty easy. And then I get to like visualize the rest of this space because this is the heart of the space. Even yesterday, John came down here to set up a skate deck and he had nowhere to do it. And I was like, ha ha ha, if only you had waited one more day. So let's get started.
So this workbench is from Amazon. The brand is called Flexi Mount. I tried so hard to get a workbench off of Craigslist, and at the last minute, this guy just completely stopped responding to me. So I ordered this off Amazon. It came right to my house, and that was very easy. And setting it up was really easy too. Then I had the idea that I wanted to do bracket shelves with all of the spent skate decks that were in the basement, and this was incredibly hard to drill into masonry, so I got supplies to make 3 shelves and only ended up doing 1, but it was really hard. I really like the way it turned out though. I would totally do it again.
Good morning, everyone. It is a new day and we have a little bit of a problem. So John ordered a car part that he has to work on today. That is coming at 3 o'clock. and he is going to be coming into the basement to work on it. He told me, whatever you're doing down there, I need to work on my transfer case today. So, what we're gonna do, we are going to move everything back. We are going to try to make this space as clean as possible. Still a lot to do, and we only have about 4 hours to finish everything. So I'm really excited, but I did not have time to put on makeup. We are hopefully going to surprise John with a big reveal, which never gets to happen on this channel because he always ends up helping somehow. So today, we help him. So the current state of things isn't completely outrageous, though we do need to put everything back in its place.
No, it's fine. I work really well under stress. Now, it looks like a hot mess down here because of that previous clip, but you'll see everything is kind of just in a pile and I just have to put it away, I guess. And, I'm a Marie Kondo fan. I have these boxes and I'm going to put similar things together in groups. This isn't an aesthetic garage or basement situation. It's kind of just cleaning things up for my partner to make his life a little bit easier. And you can see it's already coming together pretty nicely, I feel. I think you can get a really good understanding of what's there and what you need to grab. And I spent like $0 on this entire transformation. I think it looks so much better. A million times better. You could work on a transfer case all dang day down there. I did buy this rug from Aldi, and although in this clip it looks perfectly clean, I think the shadows in the basement make it look like it has a giant stain on it. At this point, I could literally hear John opening the door and walking over my head and entering the basement, so I quickly did a little tiny razzle-dazzle and he was already halfway down the stairs.
What do you think? What do you think?
Pretty impressive.
Yeah?
You did a really good job.
You like it?
Yeah.
Come here.
My old this shit.
You could also like if you want to hang it, if like it's something if it's one of your treasures.
172,000 miles. I actually don't even have 200,000 miles on that Bronco yet. It's like 185.
Okay, so he wasn't that excited, but it's just a clean basement, right? I think he was more distracted by being able to see his objects better, and I think that that's a win. His only critique was there was nowhere to sit, so we went to the thrift store and we got him this stool. Now he can sit! Yeah! Now, it's been a little while since the makeover, but I wanted to include this part because I thought it would be important. He's had enough time to live and adjust in the space, so some things are moved around from the previous clip, but I'm actually really proud of that. He has moved things in a way that is convenient for him and even added a few things to his work desk. And if you're creating a space for somebody, I feel so happy that he could just change a few things around, but the meat of the organization is that everything is available and he can see it and it's easy to access. So let's remember the before. Horrible, scary, where is everything? Trip hazard. And then after, everything you can see, you can grab, it's all easy to understand and identify, and just run down the stairs real quick and grab something. So he set up his desk with a truing stand, some stones for sharpening his chisels, and I'm so happy about that. So I put his winter coveralls in that garment bag, and we even have this big fan that I put downstairs that can be turned into a dehumidifier. And this was all done completely for free. It's not beautiful, it's not perfect, but it has created so much clarity in our house, so much room. I actually just love it. Seriously, I do my stretches down here. Organization doesn't have to be picture perfect, it just has to be functional, and that's what I have done in this space, and I'm so happy. So I have one more basement transformation video for you guys, and I've saved the best for last, so make sure you subscribe, and I can't wait to show you. Bye!